Okay, this should be recording. So as you can see here, this is like the base mesh model that I'll send to you. It's not so necessary to have this rig. If you want to fuck around with it, you can. It's kind of fun. Actually, do you know what? It'd be good for you to have that in case you want to render out any promotional stuff, which I don't think we'll need unless it's in engine. Okay, whatever. So the method I'm doing right now. So let's say you want, let's keep it simple. Let's say you want to make a shoulder pad or something. So what I'm doing is that you just bring in a plane, right? Press 1, press R for rotate, X, and then 90. And then I'll just scale that bad boy right down. So what I'll do from here is that I will actually, you know, I'll give this a color. In front, yeah, you can see here, I'm just changing in this section here, viewport display, make sure it's in front, and the color, oh shit, that one's not working. Must be, oh, I know why, you need to go here, new, and then viewport display, color, red, or something, just so it's different from that, you know. So what we're going to do is make this even smaller. We're going to click this thing up here and make sure you click on this as well, and that's his face. What this is going to do, it's going to snap all the vertices or faces or anything that you have selected. Well, they just press, okay, just saved, thank God. Yes, it's going to snap any of the vertices or faces or edges just onto you know, whatever mesh is there. Another thing you could do is use a shrink wrap modifier, but that's more for retopology stuff. I think this will do fine for our purposes. So literally, press 2, so that means you'll have selected the edge, and click on whatever edge you want and just press E to extrude, and it'll just extrude out that edge and just bring it the whole way around. If you want as well, it's not really necessary, but you could do mirror, and oh, that's my alarm. You could do that. It's on the x-axis. But you know what? Fuck that. We won't do that because the individual part has to go onto the individual socket, and they're not going to be on the same mesh. So yeah, from here, just like build out, like using E to extrude, just build out that like shoulder pad or whatever you want it to be. And it's actually like pretty. This like this is how I imagine 3D modeling would work. Like this is what I wanted it to be. So what is cool about this? Make sure you go with angles like these. Angles like these, because that's a really good way of making sure that your mesh is kind of on the right track. Let me just hide this real quick. Those weirder angles is how you kind of really know how it's shaping up. You would kind of usually want to avoid triangles, I think, but I'm lazy. Select, just do stuff like selecting all 3 edges and press F, and that would fill it. And if you have like all these pieces around it like already covered, you just grab onto an edge, press F, and that'll work fine. Just Control R from the edge loop. Okay. So, because this is in front, we can see, when it's not in front, we can see how the mesh is coming through it. And we're going to fix that in a moment, because that's how it would look in the actual engine. This is just like a way of being able to see what we're doing. Okay. Okay. Fuck it. That's fine. I've already confused myself. If you have an edge you don't want, press X and dissolve the edge, and it just gets rid of it without destroying the mesh. That's just really, really handy for when you want to get rid of something. Yeah, that'll do fine. And add extra loop in there. The more loops it has, the more it is able to kind of deform, which is kind of what you want, for it to move around. Get a subdivision surface, I guess. Obviously, this is really, really basic. It's not super exciting or anything, but you know, apply that. So now we have a nice mesh. So now, like we said before, it's in front. So what we'll do is that this is just like a flat plane, right? I mean, if you look under it, there's nothing. It's literally just the mesh on top. So a way we can make that better is by using the solidify modifier, this one here, above subdivision surface, and give it more of a thickness. Oh, wrong end. Let's go minus. Yeah, baby. Yeah. And you just fuck around with it until you find what works for you. I'm gonna go a bit lower, but I'm actually gonna raise the mesh a bit more. I'm gonna shift tab to turn off this thing, the snap thing. Yeah, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna press SX and just move it to the right a little bit. SZ, wrong one. SY. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a little bit more thickness, I guess. Just a little bit more. And if you still have some little bits like this, I mean, can we move it this way? Yeah, we can. But if it's still like a little bit, you can always just you can always just grab the mesh. Back in front. Just grab this bit. Just bring it out a little bit. Fuck it. Who cares? No one's gonna fucking notice. There you go. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. And you gotta do the final step. Shade smooth. And now you have a shoulder pad. We could do literally that method. Just like draw out the shape with just the planes and just solidify it. You can do that for knee. We can do that for knee pads. You know, arm pieces, fan braces, whatever. So yeah, I think that's it. I think it's everything. Yeah.